Alright, let's go over every hero quickly then. Of course, these are all neutral stats. Prince of Soup? Celebratory Spirit? I guess it's in the traditional sense, huh? It truly is a holiday, huh? Thank you, Aquilus, for following. Thanks so much. Alright, let's go over everything. Takumi. Takumi reminds me of Takumi. That base stats already looks like Takumi. Moderately high HP at 40, yes. Attack of 34. Speed of 34, that really seems like Takumi. I believe plus speed Takumi is 33 speed, so this one's slightly faster. And slightly more attack, most likely. Less defense, more res. Overall BST of that is, quickly adding it all up, 160 something? 64 plus 68 plus 108 plus 125, 152. Oh, no, it's not anything special. Alright, that's fine. He's not going to be bad, but for a dagger hero, it's already a big handicap if his stats aren't overly boosted. Yeah, the Letcher Heroes Banner, guys, again, I'm just going to say this. Unless you need a red hero, only red heroes, or you really want Gunthrow for some reason, and Amelia, then there's really no reason to pull for it. It's just red and greens on there that's really worthwhile. Bridal Lyn is cool and all, but she's not necessary. Bunny Shida, same thing. Like, you don't really need them. Whereas, I know they're special heroes, and I know you might miss out on a chance of getting them forever. But the Winter's Envoy banner just is so much better overall. And now we get to the New Year's banner, which has all these awesome looking heroes, which don't seem bad initially, so it's hard for me to really suggest anyone do anything in particular right now. But yeah, try and make up your mind, I would say. So Azura is a green hero. I'm genuinely surprised by that. I thought she would be red. To have two green Azuras is kind of strange in my books. It looks like... Hey! Hey, guys! This is awesome. Do you know why I'm happy? I'll be the first to admit, this is a waifu collecting game for me. Like, tier 20 arena is all fun and stuff, but the ultimate goal for me is to collect all the cute girls, basically. I'll admit it. I'll say that much, alright? So, I'm really happy here because they're not mixing in Camilla or Azura into the same color, like Takumi and Corrin. Like, if they mix a guy and a girl together, like Lissa and Chrom in the Winter's Envoy banner, it makes it so much harder to pull them. So with this, if you just want the girls, going for red and going for green, you have a fair chance of pulling for both of them. But if you're going for everybody, then that's a different matter entirely. That might be really hard, because you'll be splitting up your pulls with Corrin and Takumi. How did I forget Takumi's name? I'm pulling red for that Camilla. Yeah, I'm pulling red and green. Anyways, let's go over the stats. I keep getting sidetracked because there's so much to talk about. It's pretty exciting whenever the game does this. It's nice to have these surprises, honestly. Waifus over husbandos? Yeah, I mean, it depends on your gender a lot too, you know. In any case, right away looking at Azura, she's already... The thing that stands out for me the most, and as often the first thing I look at is their speed. It's because of the tier 20 meta mostly, and people get on my case for that, but really, if you have good speed, it's very hard for things to go bad for a hero. 35 speed for Azura is quite high. For those who don't remember, Azura's base speed, the original Azura was 33, and I believe the new Azura is 34? Right? So this new Azura is even faster than the prior two. Unless I'm forgetting something wrong. I believe it's 33 on... Yeah, I believe it's 33 on the original Azura, and then 34 on Azura, and 35 now for Azura. That's an improvement in speed. Of course, her base attack for 30 is not going to be amazing, but we don't know her weapon yet, so likely it'll be 14 might, so she'll have 44 attack. That's not very high. PA Azura was 34, right? Going up by 1. Yeah, it's nice that way. Remember, if it is Azura, we can basically bet on the fact that she's going to be a singer again. And if she's going to be a flying singer, that's very interesting. Being a flying singer helps her stats out immensely because of Fire Emblem. Now, I don't know if that for sure, but it would be very strange to have Azura not sing. So, anyways, even if her attack is kind of low, you factor in Hone Flyers, that the base stats basically become 50 attack and 41 speed. which is really respectable, especially when they're going to be a singer as well. Actually, she's a singer. Yeah, she's a singer. She sings and she dances, but the game classifies her as a singer, so it's kind of wonky. I used to mix it up too, but sure. Anyways, respectable resistance at 26. It's not great, but it's not bad, because again, consider her in Fire Emblem teams. Of course, you can use her without Fire Emblem support. It's just that whenever I consider heroes, I try and consider their potential, and I try to factor that in. And obviously, she'll reach in a Fire Emblem team. 37 HP is not bad. It's not great. Honestly, though, HP doesn't really matter. When you fight engagements where you have the advantage or you do not have the disadvantage, it usually doesn't make a big difference. Like, if you survive with 10 HP versus surviving with 1 HP, it's virtually no difference, because in most cases, just having 10 HP as a soft hero, you're dead anyways, right? So, HP stat I'd never really pay attention to. Anyways, moderate attack, good speed. So, and as a singer, that's really good basically. We don't know her skills yet, but I can already tell you she's going to be a fine hero. Very competent as a dancer-singer class. Corrin looks cool. Yeah, Corrin looks really cool. I always really liked the yukatas for they always look so sick. I would love to try one day. Is that weeby to say? It just looks so good. I would love to try one day. Unfortunately, looking at the stats, I'm kind of baffled. Does anybody know if he's going to do anything special? Somebody also said this was going to be a Hoshido banner, and the Camilla shows up. Holy crap, her boobs are perfect. Sorry, I slipped. Look, guys. I'm a male. I'll say that much. And looking over and paying attention to first time, there's something I cannot ignore. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Look, we're on Corrin right now. We'll get there. Right away on Corrin, I'm gonna say he's likely going to not be a good hero. The problem with being an archer is that there's already many great archers, and at his stats, 32 attack is not great.
Plus 4 raise. 38 trees Dorcas without buffs boys pog champ.
I still know why you care about Dorcas so much, but thank you, thank you. Anyways, for Corrin, I don't think he's going to be a good hero. Look, we already just got a close counter hero, and he might be able to do it, but it doesn't look like it. When you have low speed and your attack is not great, and you don't have like the advantage of being an armored hero or something like Jacob, right? Or like Tharja, in her case is mage close counter, but you get the same idea, right? I don't really see a great build for Corrin. We're gonna have to see his skills before we make up our mind, of course, but his stats on his base stats is kind of underwhelming. When you have low speed and low res, it's really easy for a lot of heroes just to take advantage of you and kill you real easy. So I'm already not feeling Corrin, but you know, I don't know anything for sure yet. Without seeing skills, you can never truly make up your mind. Who knows? He might have like Vengeful Fighter or something like Tharja or something absurd like that and be great, but base stats doesn't say a lot right now. He is very mediocre, but somebody's gonna get pissed off at me for saying that, which is why I say all the other stuff. Though I don't really care if someone gets pissed off at reality, so that's just my feeling on it. We'll see. And again, all this stuff is coming out on New Year's, so it's just a few days away, guys. If you can't wait, or if you don't want to get spoiled, just come back and wait till then. But going through this right now, the only hero I'm very excited for is Azura, because she's a flying green dancer singer class, right? And her stats are respectable. She has good speed as well. Takumi seems interesting. I would love to see his skills though. But being a dagger hero, it's really hard to do them right. PA Azura was as good as PA Olivia was as good as it gets because she had the ability to dance and sing. So it made up for a lot of shortcomings she had offensively because she always had a role to play. And with Corrin, I just don't know what this is going to be about, but he looks really cool. I'll just say that much. Anyways, finally we get to Camilla, who is now Hoshido apparently, because didn't the tweet say it was going to be a Hoshido banner? Whatever, she's here. Yes, Azura's a flower unit. Somebody already leaked out the images of how Azura's chibi model is going to be, and she has a Pegasus, I believe. So yeah, she's going to be a flower. Anyways, Camilla in the red pool. Does that look like a sword to you guys? No, they look like melons. I mean, bamboos. Alright? So, yes. Red sword, whatever. Cool. Now, I'm just surprised that she actually seems competent. If you add all the stats up, she's actually pretty high up there. Let's see. 4, 30, 30, 30, 30. So, 160 something BST. Just off the top of my head. That's really fair for a hero. Considering like the newest armor heroes, I think they're like 178 or 176. So a 10 stat difference between an armor hero, that's not bad at all. You slipped again, shut up guys. But yeah, high, like 35 speed neutral is really good. 33 attack base, it's not great, but it's definitely acceptable. 40 HP, defense of 31, which really helps out if she's fighting other, if she's going to be a melee hero, defense always helps out. And decent res, 23 is actually not bad. So I'm really interested in seeing what she's going to be, but the base stats is saying she's going to be a competent hero. But yeah, basically if I had to order things right now, I would have Azura first, then Camilla, then Takumi, then Corrin, just based on stats alone. Stats alone, guys. I don't know the skills, so from stats alone, that's how I would base things off. For me personally, I will only be pulling for reds and greens, because I don't think I have the spare orbs after Legendary Heroes Banner and Winter's Envoy Banner. I still think Winter's Envoy Banner is the best banner to get at the moment, all things considered, because of the heroes being so much more powerful than usual. Like, these are the highest BST heroes in the game. And then the Legendary Heroes Banner for the 8%. And the fact that you can get a pretty good hero at a really good rate, unless it's going to be bait again. You guys saw how poorly I did last Legendary Heroes Banner, right? So I can't say for sure how well it'll go, but I'll still give it a try. And then this will be my last focus. Whatever orbs I get remaining and whatever duration I have after New Year's, all the orbs I gather during that time will go to this, and I'll only be going for Azura and Camilla. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my expectations pretty low, but it's not a bad banner, and it's incredibly collectible because everybody looks so good. And melons. Anyways, that's just my thoughts on it. What do you guys think?